What's going on, guys? It is Guido Problems here, and today we're going to be going over a few tips and tricks that will win you more games in competitive Overwatch. Now, I'm sure you all are sick and tired of losing dumb games for dumb reasons, and if you just pay attention to my tips and tricks, you are going to see a lot less of this and a lot more of this.
Nerf this! Fire at will!
Sextuple kill!
There you have it, guys. If you follow these tips and tricks, you will get a sextuple kill. It is inevitable. However, our first tip is to go to the practice range and train your shot before you play. If you are a lower elo player, this is especially for you. All you have to do is just go in here, train your shot a bit, get a couple freaking quadra kills on these bots, and you will have a better aim as if you just went in without practicing at all. These bots do have large hitboxes, however, so if you are a more experienced player or you play at higher elos, it is a lot better to go into custom game from arcade or create game, and you're going to fill the entire lobby with hard anabots. Now, what this does is anabots have very small hitboxes, and they also can't hit headshots on you. So this gives you a more in-depth way to train your shot than the training range can provide. So you're going to go into settings, go to heroes, go to Ana. I would advise turning her sleep dart off just because since there are 6 of them, they can spam you with it and you'll never wake up. So you're going to go down to combat modifiers and turn headshots off, or headshots only on. You're also going to want to do this with the character you're playing just so they can't body shot you to death and you can actually get some training. So you're just going to go in here, warm up till you're comfortable. They move around a lot. It is hard to hit them. However, it will make you a better player. It is 100% guaranteed. Not even a question about it. So getting into the next portion of our video here, we're going to be talking about filling and being more flexible as a player overall. This is really important because everyone wants to be a hero, and I'm sure you all have seen this firsthand. You'll get in a game and 4 people auto-lock offensive players, and we all know that doesn't work. Comp is the #1 key to success in this game. So you all just need to strive to learn more champions, have a wider champion selection, and I understand if you are at a lower elo, you may not know a lot of champions yet, but strive to get there. Now, if you are a higher elo player or you play at an advanced level and you are a one-trick pony or you do only play one champion and you are that toxic player that does throw games on purpose because you refuse to switch even though it is 100% not working, please pay close attention to this next video. All right, so the third tip is going to be to join team chat. Communication is the absolute key to winning games in Overwatch. It has been proven that if you communicate, you have a 60% higher chance of winning than if you were not communicating. Joining team chat allows you to do a plethora of things that can give you the edge. For example, say Mercy is low health but has res. Reaper jumps in behind your team and starts ulting, but you have a Zarya. If that Mercy was not in team chat, she would likely die. However, if she was in team chat and said, Reaper's jumping on me, Zarya could turn around and bubble her. Thus, she could revive the rest of their teammates who died from the Reaper ult. This is just one of many examples that can give you the edge and win you more games if you just simply communicate. Now, using communication as segue into our next tip is group with your team. You need to group with your team before engaging with the other enemy team. I see too many times in competitive games where a team will go in without their healer or their tank, and they will automatically lose that team fight because they went in a 4v6. Now, if you just think about it, that is absolutely absurd. And that should be the motivation to you that if you go in and someone gets picked right away, unless you get a pick in that next few seconds, you should just back off. And also, if you are stuck behind enemy lines, don't trickle, just die. Just either jump off the map or sacrifice yourself. That allows your team to group up faster, waste less time, and get in there so you can win the next team fight. Now, the next tip we're going to be getting into is combo your team ults. As you can see, these next tips are all revolving around communication. Like I said before, if you have a Genji or a Reaper, or if you have any of those players that can combo their ults with Zarya, make sure you guys do not just panic ult and waste your ult. Even if you guys are losing the team fight, one comboed ult can win the entire team fight. It could just be 2 players. Say you guys are 4v6, but it is in the heat of the battle. Zarya ults, gets all 6 of them in one, and a D.Va ults above them when they have no shields down. You guys automatically win and take that point. It is that easy. That is how important it is to combo your ults. It can turn the tide of a game in the matter of seconds. However, you do have to be watching for your opponent's ults as well. So track your opponent's ults because they can equally work in their favor. Now, the next tip we're going to be getting into is don't flame. Okay, this is probably the most easy way to lose a game in Overwatch. Do not flame immediately when someone chooses a non-meta hero. You don't know if they're the best hero ever. They could be a Smurf and they could be the best hero ever. Just give someone a chance. And even if they are doing bad, try to keep your criticism constructive. Don't attack them. Just be like, hey man, I don't think that's what we need. I think we need this. Can you play this? Because the second you attack them, the second they become toxic, and they're not going to switch to what you want. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please take these tips and tricks into consideration and you will win more games. It is guaranteed. Now, please smash that like button and I'll see you guys next time.